Let's talk about a marketing health score. So, as a health and wellness business professional, you are no stranger to the challenges of running a business while also providing top notch care to your clients. That means marketing can often feel like an overwhelming task in your to do list, especially when you're short on time and resources. So, what if we talked about the key to boosting your revenue and growing your business really lies in the same approach that you use with your clients? Whether it's monitoring food intake, analyzing blood work, looking at results of tracking weight or triggers for anxiety and depression, it's really like tracking is a crucial role in helping your clients achieve their goals. And the same applies for marketing. My name is Elia Fasharon, and I'm the co founder of Move Think Smile. And we help health and wellness companies make their marketing work. So, what we're going to dive in today is all about why it's so important to track your marketing. And I'm going to talk about 5 different things that I want you to really think about adding, if you're not already doing it, to tracking in your business. But again, we were just talking about how, giving your clients those tracking skills are so important, and you do it with your clients. So, hey, it's time to do it with your marketing efforts as well, because so many of the health and wellness practitioners that I talk to, they either forget about doing the tracking, they don't take the time, or they push it off to next year. And it's like, yeah, I'll get to that next year. And I totally get it because, as a business owner, sometimes you have to decide which fires you're just going to let burn. And I totally understand that. But if you've reached the point where you have to change the way that you're approaching your marketing, then this is definitely for you, because leveraging data in your marketing really helps you make smarter decisions, and it ultimately turns into a way to print more money and more revenue for your business. So let's look at those 5 key areas right now. So number one, let's talk about email metrics. Here, I'm talking about open rates, click through rates, subscriber growth, unsubscribe rates. I want you to think about, can you really, or do you know the valuable insights that your email can give you? Because this is going to really help show you how your email marketing is resonating with your audience. For example, if you notice that your email rates and your open rates are low, then you might want to experiment with different subject lines, or spend some time just improving your engagement. And that really means understanding the rules to engagement. You also want to make sure you're using a great email provider and that you're staying out of spam land, and you know the rules of the road. And so by that, I mean you're doing things like, are you adding too many images? Are you using too many links? Are you using trigger words? You might not be encouraging engagement in the right way so that you get the better, the best deliverability, so that your emails don't go straight to spam. Of all the marketing tools health and businesses use, I continually see people not utilizing email. And this is really one of the biggest and best things that you can use and you have the most control over. Plus, it's also one of the cheapest ways to get clients. So use it and track it, learn those rules. That's really important. Now, let's talk about paid advertising. This is another thing that you must be tracking. So, if you're running paid ads on platforms like Facebook or Google, it's crucial to track your cost per lead, conversion rates, and return on investment, because this data is what's going to help you optimize your ad spend and ensure you're getting the most bang for your buck. Otherwise, as Adam likes to say, you're going to turn into Mark Zuckerberg's ATM. What you want to do is, you want to know what your cost per lead on Facebook is and if it's too high. And if it's too high, then you might want to adjust your targeting or creative so that you can optimize your spend. But here's the truth. So many of the health and wellness businesses that we talk to who have done paid ads have outsourced it, which is totally fine. But what's not okay is not having any idea about what your metrics are or what they really mean. So make sure to schedule regular checkups with your paid advertising provider to review your metrics, and be sure to ask lots of questions. This is really important, because this will really help you better understand the performance of your ads, and it will help you make more informed decisions, even if you're not managing the ads yourself. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is lead generation. So here, this is another thing that you really want to keep tracking. Keep a close eye on the number of leads coming through the doors or through your online funnels. So it doesn't matter whether you have a brick and mortar or virtual. This data is going to help you identify which marketing channels are the most effective at driving new business. The number of business owners who know how much it costs to have a conversation with a lead is actually very small. So, if your goal is to increase your sales by 10, 20, 30K and beyond, you need to know this because it really helps you plan backwards. And what I mean by that is, if it costs you $100 to have a conversation with a lead and you convert one out of every five people that you talk to, well, then you can quickly figure out how much you need to spend to acquire new clients to achieve your new revenue goal. So that's really, really important. Now, to piggyback on that is sales conversions. So, sales conversions are really going to help you see how effectively you're turning your leads into paying clients. Because one thing that we see a lot of is we'll see people frustrated with marketing companies they've hired because they say, oh, the leads weren't good or the leads weren't, prepared to spend. And so what's really important is once you start getting the leads, if they have the problem that you fix, then it's just about a conversion issue, right? It's just about understanding and mastering conversions. This data can help you identify areas of improvement in your sales process. And believe me, there's always places that you can make things better. And those small percentages can really add up. So if you enroll 1 in 5 people you talk to, I want you to ask yourself, what can you do to enroll 2 in every 5 people that you talk to, right? And in order to do that, you really need to be reviewing your sales conversations. And if you're not doing it, start doing it, even if it's only once a quarter, although, every week or at least every couple weeks is even better. But if you can only do once a quarter, do that. Do a quick assessment of how your sales conversations are going, because whether it's you or someone else that's doing the sales, it's a critical area to keep tabs on. So if you're paying for leads or getting leads organically, I can guarantee you are working hard to bring in your leads. So even if all you're doing is getting leads from referrals and word of mouth, you are working hard to provide an excellent and memorable experience for your customers. So I want you to make sure that you're improving your sales process so that you can enroll more leads who come into your services. Now, the fifth thing that I want to talk about that's so important for tracking is time management. Now, while managing your time is probably not the first thing you think of when it comes to marketing, it does have a huge effect. Conducting a time audit is really going to help you understand how you're allocating resources and whether you're using your time most effectively. By tracking time, you can identify opportunities to streamline your marketing efforts and focus on the activities that drive the most results. And I'm going to give you an example. So, one of our clients, a busy nutritionist, was struggling to find time for her marketing, right? Well, just about everybody we work with is struggling to find that time. So after conducting a time audit, she discovered that she was spending way too many hours on administrative tasks that actually could have been or could be, and she did delegate to an assistant. So all she had to do was create a standard operating procedure so that her assistant could follow it. So by freeing up this time, she was able to dedicate more focus to her marketing efforts, and that resulted in a 20% increase in new leads within just 2 months. Really important to regularly monitor and analyze your metrics so you can, really take stock on where you are and where you can steal time away from low revenue generating tasks. This is really important because as a business owner, you can wear all the hats, and it's really important to see where can I divvy out these little tasks so I can bring time back to my plate. When you do that, then you can put more time into your marketing, which is going to have a much higher return. I personally know how much of an impact opening up some free time on our marketing has been. And so it's one of the areas that I know where the struggle lives because there's a lot that I do as a business owner myself. So I get it. I'm right there with you. And time is so easy to give away, but so hard to get back. That's why we have to be really much more conscientious about how we're giving our time away. So if you don't know where to start when it comes to auditing your time, I've actually got a really quick time audit training and a tracking sheet that I'm happy to share with you. Simply just reply back, comment, say time in the comments, and I'll shoot that over to you. Okay, so of the 5 areas I've just outlined, email metrics, paid advertising, lead generation, sales conversion, and time management, Which one out of these five are you going to focus on bringing more data tracking into your business? I want you to pick one, start working towards bringing that data in, and then you can start moving to the next one. So think about which one are you going to start tracking first, because again, it's really going to help you in leveraging, like I said, your marketing spend in all sorts of ways that you don't even probably realize right now. So comment below and let me know. Remember, just like you use data to help clients make informed decisions about their health. And of course, together, right, you're going to look at their data and say, hey, I think you should be doing this. Track your marketing efforts so that you can do the same for the health of your business. We want healthy health companies. And the key is to continually test, measure, and refine your marketing efforts based on the data that you collect, because that's one of the most powerful tools you can use, which is called optimization. It's the way to keep your revenue going up instead of down. So by doing this, you're going to be able to create more effective and efficient marketing. And of course, those decisions are going to be easier to make, and you won't just be like, oh, let's just try this. You're going to use data to really inform those decisions that you're making. So trust me, your future self and your bank account and the health of your business will thank you. All right, everybody, that's it for today. I'll see you on another training, and here is to the health of your business.